Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter linear functions. The lessons we're going to cover today are slope-intercept form, find the slope and y-intercept. Slope-intercept form, write an equation from a graph. Slope-intercept form, write an equation from a table. Linear equations, solve for y. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Right now is linear functions. Let's just start with the lesson that is slope-intercept form. Find the slope and y-intercept. Okay, so the first thing is what you need to learn what is the slope intercept form. So the slope intercept form is the equation in the form like this. Y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, b is the intercept, y intercept it is, right? Y intercept is the point where the graph is touching the y axis, right? Right? So the slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope and B is the y-intercept. You are given the equation, find the slope y equals 5 by 7 x. So you are given the equation that is y equals 5 over 7x. You need to compare this equation with the slope-intercept form that is y equals mx plus b, right? So the coefficient of m is the slope. So here you have 5 by 7x, right? So 5 by 7 is the slope. The correct option is 5 by 7. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Find the y-intercept of the following equation. You need to find the y-intercept of the equation, right? So how do you find? You need to compare this equation with the slope-intercept form of the equation that is y equals mx plus b. So this one is negative 5x plus 3. B is the y-intercept, right? So for this equation, b is 3. Got it? The correct option is 3. So the correct option is 3. The y-intercept is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the y-intercept of the following equation. Simplify your answer. So the equation is y equals negative 10x minus 3. You need to compare this equation to the general form of slope-intercept form, right? So b equals negative 3. That means the y-intercept is negative 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line y. So which is the correct option? Which is the slope? That is 3 over 4, right? You need to find the slope. So slope is the coefficient of x. That is 3 over 4 is the correct option. Find the y-intercept of the following equation. So which is the correct option? That is, you need to find the y-intercept, right? So the y-intercept is 5 by 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the slope of the line? Which is the correct option? Y equals negative over 7, negative 9 over 7x. The slope is negative 9 over, that is negative 9 by 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, find the slope of the line y equals negative 8 over 7 x minus 1. So which is the correct option? The slope of the line is negative 8 over 7. That is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is slope intercept form, write an equation from a graph. So now we're going to learn how do we write the equations from a graph, right? So we're working on the slope intercept form of the equation. So the slope intercept form of the equation is mx plus b, right? So to write down the equation in the slope intercept form, you need two things, the slope and the y-intercept, right? So just look at the graph given. First thing is you can find the slope. Use any 2 points and find the slope. Slope is change in y divided by change in x. So change in y is the one she already. The correct option is m equals 1, right? And the no, m equals not 1, sorry. Change in y divided by change in x, 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 over 8 it is, right? Change in y is 1 and change in x is 8. The second thing you need to know is y-intercept. Y-intercept is the point where graph is touching the y-axis. So here you can see the graph is touching the y-axis at -4, isn't it? So that is b equals -40. So the equation is y equals 1 over 8x minus 40. The correct option is y equals 1 over 8x minus 40. You can see here is the equation, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. So basically, whenever you have to write down the equation from the graph, you need two things, the slope and the y-intercept, right? They are very important, the slope and the y-intercept of the graph. Okay, look at this graph. Just look at the graph. You have to write down the equation for the graph. First thing you need to find here is slope. So the slope is 1 over 4, -1 over 4, right? And the y-intercept where the graph is touching the y-axis is in -9, right? So then the equation is y equals -1 over 4x minus 9. So option number 2 is the correct option. That is y equals -1 over 4x minus 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, now look at this graph. So what is the equation of the line in slope intercept form, which is the correct option? So for this one is the slope is negative 3, right? Because the graph is crossing the y-axis at negative 3 and the slope is, let me explain, right? So the slope is, select any 2 points, that is negative 1 over, that is 1 over 7. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is y equals 1 by 7x minus 3. Okay, the next one is look at the graph. So you need to find two things, the slope and the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is negative 10, right? And the slope is change in y divided by change in x. So you can select any 2 points to find the slope. Change in y divided by change in x, that is the slope. So slope is 3. So the correct option is y equals 3x minus 10 because the y-intercept is negative 10 and so the correct option is option number 2, that is y equals 3x minus 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, look at this graph. What is the right equation of the slope in slope intercept form? So which is the correct option? Which option is the correct one? That is y equals 1 over 8x minus 50. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is, the next lesson is slope intercept form. Write an equation from our table. Okay, now you are given the table of values. You need to write down the equation. So the slope intercept form equation of the slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b. You need to use the same two things. They are the slope and the y-intercept, right? Y-intercept is the point where the graph is touching the y-axis, where x is 0 and y has a value. So that is the first thing is, look at this table. You are given 0. You are given the table that is x and f of x. So this is the y-intercept. When x is 0, y is negative 27. So y-intercept is 27. The second thing is you need to find slope. How do you find a slope when you are given the table of values, that is change in x divided by change in y? So x is changing by 1, right? And y is changing by 1. So that means the slope in the case is 1. So which is the correct option? So the equation is y equals mx plus b. So the correct option is f of x equals x plus 27 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. So you need to find two things whenever you need to write down the equation in slope intercept form. The one is slope, the second thing is y intercept, right? So just look at the table. You have to find the slope, right? So okay, first thing is find the slope. The slope is change in y divided by change in x. So here is y. 46 minus 45 is 1. 7 minus 46 is 1. 8 minus 47 is 1. The second one is 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1 and 1. Right? So that means the slope is 1. Now look at the y-intercept. Y-intercept is the point where the graph is touching the y-axis, right? So which is the correct option? That is the y-intercept. Also, you can find the y-intercept, right? You can see they are increasing by 1. So if you want to find the y-intercept, you can just subtract 1, go back 1. So that is 0 and 44. So the correct option is option number 3 is the correct, 4 is the correct option. That is f of x equals x plus 44. Got it? The correct option is x plus 44, option number D is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is fill in the missing number to complete the linear equation that gives the rule for the table. So which is the correct option? The y-intercept is 0, right? Very good. That's option number one. Y equals 8x is the correct option. That is y equals 8x. Okay, the next one is which equation gives the rule for this table? So, which is the correct option? Option number C is the correct option. That is f of x equals x plus 27. Option number C is the correct option. Fill in the missing number to complete the linear equation that gives the rule for this table. So, which is the correct option? Which equation is the correct one? The correct option is option number yes, 2 is the correct option. Y equals x plus 19 is the correct option. Which equation gives the rule for this table? So, which is the correct option? So, the correct option is option number A is the correct option. That is f of x equals 11x is the correct option. Which equation gives the rule for this table? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is y equals, sorry, the correct option is f of x equals 10x. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is f of x equals 10x. The next one is fill in the missing number to complete the linear equation that gives the rule for this table. So, which is the correct option? So, which is the correct option? That is option number 1. Y equals x plus 46 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number to complete the linear equation that gives the rule for this table. So the correct option is y equals 2x. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? That is y equals 2x is the correct option. Which equation gives the rule for this table? So which is the correct option? So which is the correct option? That is x plus 13. F of x equals x plus 13 is the correct option, right? Option number D is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. You can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is linear functions. The lessons we have covered today are slope intercept form, find the slope and y-intercept. Slope intercept form, write an equation from a graph. Slope intercept form, write an equation from a table. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, right? Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box if you need more help with any of the lesson. So if you have any questions related to the lessons we have just covered, you can please ask questions. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? No questions?